Everybody, welcome back for session 3 of D&D Forsaken, guys. How we doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Meh, just meh, Chris.
Just meh.
Meh.
What am I supposed to be in a fucking good mood?
Yeah. Well, I know you're not gonna be. You're barely gonna be here because you're too busy watching the World Cup.
World Cup's off. Have you heard it? No. I but shut up. Wrong person. You're wrong. You realize how wrong you just were?
All right, let's see.
I
Last.
think I'd kill myself if that was that wrong all the time.
I'm gonna kill you.
Not if I do it first.
Okay. Let's see. Last week, you guys ended up going to a city, finding out undead were attacking. Well, not just undead. Zombies were attacking. Right?
Zombies.
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 So you guys go to the graveyard to investigate. You guys find a guy named. You guys fight some people. All right. Yeah. Kill some cultists, right? Of Vecna. Then after that, you guys go into the church. That's there, the decrepit church, and you guys see a man named Keller with his back to you working on something. And you guys engage that combat, and you guys pull Keller, which is probably not a great thing to do since he summoned Reapers.
He would have done it anyway.
You don't know that. I never told you.
I would have been surprised.
You don't know that.
And it still worked out for the best, so.
To the best.
That's in a
So
very
after you guys
particular
kill
sense.
Keller,
Very relative.
You guys go up to him, and something happens. You see Vecna. He basically says, "Fuck all of you," and then something attacks two of you, and it turns out to be an astral stalker, and marked two of you to where it knows everything that you know, as you know it, and learn it. That's kind of bad, right? I would assume it's kind of bad, so I don't think everything worked quite out, Brennan.
Theory.
Dickface.
Well, to be fair, only one of us still has the mark.
Yes, I was getting to that. While you guys were in there, you guys met up with Nyx again. You guys got the book, gave it to her, right? She took her dragon took the book, and on her way out, she fucking just blasted the wall, and it happened to be an astral stalker, and the purpley glow that was in the chest of your tank, whatever his name is, because he's not here, Dickface,
Thilreth.
Velrath, it seemed to faded. It seemed to have faded, which means only one of you still have it, and that is unfortunately your party leader who does all the talking for all of you.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's never going to come up.
Nah, it'll never come up again. We can't reference this shit again. So, Chris, you came in. You came into a journal to your possession from Keller, and I think that's pretty much where we left off. You guys were on your way to town, right?
I think we were still in the graveyard. I don't think we'd actually left yet.
Okay. So let me throw over to the graveyard map here. Graveyard map. You guys were a bloody mess.
Some of us were. Or most of us were. Alright, like 3 of us were.
Waylon, drop your token in there. Somewhere. You didn't show it.
Will do.
Wait, did Waylon do anything?
No,
I
he
was
wasn't
not
there.
here last week. I had or not last week, last time. My wisdom teeth were removed.
Okay. Did Waylon make it on the trip to you?
Yes, he
Okay.
followed along with us.
Okay, so basically you guys are getting, healing up and trying to, recover from your wounds. And the door of the church slams open, and Dimitri comes running in, wondering if he's missed the action yet.
Where the hell have you been?
Look, Cat ran off. I had to go find him. Did I miss anything?
An arrow fires by your head. Your head.
You know what would have been a lot easier if he was there.
Significantly.
Is
Look,
the cat alright?
Well, for your information, he stubbed his toe.
Will
The
he survive?
intensity. The intensity of some people.
Is he going to survive?
You should.
I'm gonna
You'll
fire
be
an
able
arrow
to
at
walk
the
for
cat.
a little bit.
Chris, roll an attack.
You'll probably hit. Yeah, you hit.
Your cat's
It blows
dead.
up. What was that for?
Fuck your cat.
Now I have to wait 5 minutes to summon him again. God. Some people are so insensitive.
As by the way, Claire still has a at this point, still a vicious gaping wound upon her chest, which is very visible for everybody to see.
Yeah,
It's also glowing.
Yeah, I'm,
yeah. It's got a,
Oh, yeah, it's
glue,
glowing.
a purple pulsing glow to it.
yeah, I
You should put
know.
some ice on that. You don't want it getting infected.
I think it's already infected.
I just don't need enough time for this right now.
Chris, you're in a horrible amount of pain, but I'm gonna say your adrenaline from when he shows up is what's putting you through this right now.
Yeah.
Because I would say if you were gonna shoot anybody but Waylon's cat, you wouldn't have the strength to draw your own bow.
But then I'm just gonna flop down over here.
Now, if you excuse me, I've got a cat to summon. I sit there for 5 minutes.
I'm like, get over here.
Get over there.
Now I sit over here and summon the cat.
I'm gonna take out the journal and start reading it.
All right, Chris, you have the journal, so
Yep.
you can go through it as you will with them.
I'll basically be thumbing through it, kind of perking an eyebrow at some things, and then eventually I'm gonna say, "Hey, Team Magic, any of you guys know any of these names in here?"
Well, you would have to tell us said names. You don't want me reading over your shoulder, do you?
No, please. It's it's fine. You only showed up 2 hours late. How much more rude could you be?
He puts his cat on your head.
Well, I have to summon the cat first. It takes 5 minutes.
Well, he's reading it, so I'm pretty sure
Okay.
5 minutes have gone by.
Just drop the cat on her wounds. No. I'll just put it on her head.
Strangle your cat.
Walk
There are
over.
a couple names here. She's gonna start kind of reading them out. Asarak, Kos, the Bronze Lich. I think that's it.
Oh.
The Sword of Kos and the Eye of Vecna.
Hand of Vecna is in there.
Bog of Ander. Any of these things ringing a bell to anybody?
Definitely don't know about the last two. But the first one sounds familiar.
Do you have a history check, Waylon?
No, I do not have a history check. We've gone over this.
Fuck! How'd I say I was gonna do it?
I'm a
Just 'cause
bard.
they're-
That barge just.
Oh yeah,
do it.
Bards just naturally know who Asarak is. Yeah, he's a Demilich who resides in a tomb that's been plundered for centuries that nobody has ever been able to successfully do, and it's been lost for the past few hundred years.
What do you want to know about Asarak?
Oh, well,
I'm
he
going
already
to
knows.
ask this first.
where it might be, the tomb of him.
Oh boy, it's been lost in like a couple hundred years? You know, give or take.
What it says in the journal, Chris?
What? Oh, that's in the Bog of Ander.
Mm-hmm. Just look for the skull and you'll find the tomb.
All right. Well,
Do you
I
think?
suppose we'll pack this up and head back to Port Moody. Where was it?
Maverick.
Maverick?
So your plan is, we go to the tomb that's been lost for a very long time, that no one has ever actually come out of.
I have no plan as of right now. I just want to go back and see what we can find out.
Okay.
My plan right now is to not die from this wound. And I'm not doing a great job of it. Does anybody
start
have
thinking-
any...
Speaking of which, of your luck, guys, luck rolls.
All right.
Does anybody have booze on them?
I have wine.
What I do have.
Gimme. Gimme.
Oh, That's supposed to be me for the 20.
Okay. What I do have is song, and I'm gonna start singing, so I got my Scout's aura up.
Waylon, would you
Yes.
regale us with the song?
Please no.
Waylon?
Please no.
Waylon?
I don't want to sing.
Waylon?
This is such a bad idea.
I
Wait.
lied low.
If I
Can I
hear no
make a
song, there's no
request?
healing.
I'd be saying that was healing her anyways.
Little star.
Sing something sexier.
No,
Okay,
this
Waylon.
is what you get.
That works, Waylon. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Your healing works that moment.
You can,
Lucian's
use
gonna-
minor actions to heal yourself.
Lucian's gonna hand Claire his bottle of wine and tell her not to drink it all.
No promises.
chug, 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 chug.
She actually probably will drink about half the bottle.
And then pour the rest on her
Let's
chest.
She'll put it down and she says, "Wake me up when we get some more."
All right. Her
She owes me
sex
16 gold.
slave is tasked with carrying her. Since nobody else is here to do that, I'm
I don't think
assuming.
anyone else has the strength to lift her up for that long.
I'm assuming.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we have a barbarian.
The rest of you are you guys headed straight to Maverick after this?
Actually, before we leave the graveyard, did we get rid of the stalkers' bodies, the Noithic stalker thingies, the ones with the big eyes?
Did you get rid of them?
Yeah, did we burn the bodies or something?
I know you guys didn't state it.
Okay, then Jabertzel would go over to one
Mm-hmm.
and try to cut out the cornea of the eye of the monster.
Roll me a dungeoneering.
Okay, let me just delete this token and bring my new one in.
You just roll it. It's like a +1 at most.
Well, it's here anyway, so.
Yeah,
Alright,
you might want to train in dungeoneering if you don't have it.
He has a
Okay.
plus 15.
Oh, he does. Okay, sweet.
You just
I
rolled
had
poorly.
+15. God damn.
Ridiculous intelligence checks? Or scores or
Dungeoneering
whatever.
was
wisdom, isn't it?
Oh, well then I don't know.
That's gruesome, Bob.
You probably did.
Christ.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I've got a 15 in my sheet.
Then you're
Are you
fine.
trained in it?
Yeah, he's trained in it, and he gets a +2 bonus as well.
Oh, that's my.
With the level bonus, that'd be like 12.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're able to get the eye out. Anything that's gonna have to do with carving monsters apart is gonna be your dungeoneering checks.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel like doing it that way.
Why are you taking the eye out of that thing?
Well, it seemed to be magical, so I'm going to take it.
Oh god, that's a great fucking mentality to have.
You're
where we're
passed
going.
out. Shut up, Chris.
You
I'm-
do know that's what like crazy hoarders do, right?
I mostly
You
just want the lens.
You like remove body parts from people and then just leave them in your house to like rot.
What do you plan to do with it, though? Just like, channel spells through the
Have
eye?
Sex with it. Duh.
Experiment and, see what I can make of it.
I can make of it. I see what you did there.
That wasn't intentional, but I'm going to take credit for it anyway.
This is like the first experiment. I'm going to stick it up my butt.
And see what I can see.
Let's see if I can see my colon. Oh my. It's filthy down there.
Took it to a weird place. I'm just carving up dead bodies. You're just wow.
You had to make this weird.
Yeah, you're only carving up dead bodies. There's nothing strange about that.
Well, it's not like they're people.
All right, so you guys headed back home.
I imagine we'll stop at the inn first. Actually, no, it's probably actually relatively bright out. Because I think we left early morning.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're also kind of battered and fucking bruised.
Yeah, but we probably, I guess. Probably
We'd be
still
traveling like 2 days, and like, God.
So you guys are going back to Turnal?
Yep.
Okay. Boop. It's like only like what a hour walk, I think it was.
I mean, it's in the
I
center
think
of the
so.
city.
It's not in the center of the city, no. It was
No,
outside
it's like
of
a
the city.
couple miles
that's,
out.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
it was-
right. It's outside.
So, yeah, about an hour's walk, you guys make your way back into the city. It seems very quiet today. Everybody kind of looks at you weird because, you know, there's a giant minotaur carrying a dead woman.
Kind of.
Fine. She'll be back on her feet in like 2 hours. Tops.
After she wakes up.
Well, you guys go to the inn. You guys get your rooms.
Yep.
You put her in her room, and what are you guys going to do?
I'll just sleep her ass off. She got battered and bruised. Oh,
Clearly, I should go downstairs and regale tales of our slaying of horrible undead monstrosities.
You have no idea what happened.
I wasn't there, but I'm a
what
bard,
makes
and
it
it's my
better.
job to boast about you.
Waylon, if you're going to go down there and boast about something you haven't been there, I'm actually going to have you sing this one.
Why would I sing it?
Because you
I'm
have
just
to.
going to brag.
You have to sing it. You have to sing it. You have to, as a bard, you have to do it in song.
No, I'm just bragging.
Nope.
And verily, we killed the zombies, and Vecna showed up, but we don't talk about that.
damn base.
Yeah.
See, my character doesn't actually know that yet. No one's actually told him. So as far as I know, we've just killed some zombies, and I've come back untouched. Clearly, we are great warriors.
Well, you lost a cat for 5 minutes.
Eh? Cat revived. Isn't that right, Cat?
What's your cat's name?
Cat.
Stupid. What else would it be?
I love
Cat's
Waylon.
gonna die so much. Cat's just going to die.
All right, so you guys are just turning in for the day.
Yeah.
I had
Recover.
a thing to do with Garrett, but that kind of fell through.
What'd you have to do with Garrett?
I wanted to ask him a couple questions.
You could ask him when he gets here. Fucking Garrett.
Oh man, Garrett's probably just like standing there since there's no one controlling him, so I'm gonna order Cat to like climb on his head and just sit there.
Okay. The cat's gonna stay there until Garrett comes back.
I eventually, I assume, wake up at some point.
You wake up in the middle of the night, probably about 3 a.m. Sweating
Uh,
and panting.
Oh, it's one of those kinds of dreams, huh?
No, not in a panting good way, but in a panicky
Oh.
way.
Oh,
You don't know why, but you did.
I'm gonna head downstairs and see if there's anyone there who can make me a drink.
The bar seems to be closed for the night.
I swear, if you steal my bottle of wine again.
Now here's the real question: is there still a Minotaur standing there with a cat on his
There
head?
is a minotaur in the hall, motionless, with a cat on his head.
Yes.
Does he have liquor on him?
No.
Damn. I'm just gonna pull his pants down and go whack him in the room.
All right. You going back to sleep?
Yeah.
Chris, you can't go to sleep. You toss and turn, but you can't actually get back to sleep. So you spend the rest of the night tossing and turning and being kind of a little bit miserable that you can't go back to sleep. And everybody wakes up at a couple hours after dawn. About 8 p.m. a.m. a.m.
I just say, wow, we really fucking crashed.
It is another bright morning for all of you, except for Chris. Chris, you
I'm
have
just
a
gonna be-
monster headache right now.
I'm probably just gonna be at the bar downstairs. Like head in my
Waiting for the
hands.
first person to wake up or to serve you.
God only knows at this point.
You are
Like-
going through a slight alcohol withdrawal at the moment, and you have a pounding headache.
Was fucking laying in bed sweating and miserable wasn't much better of an option.
So who wakes up first? 3 seconds before I pick. That was thunder.
Jesus Christ.
Who was that?
That was your cue to pick.
Who was that?
Clearly.
That's mine.
Oh, it's raining over there?
Yeah. It's been raining the past week here.
Huh.
Nonstop.
I haven't seen
Same
a
here.
drop of rain.
Same in Jersey.
I get rain all the time.
All right. Yeah, I guess that means I get to
Be wait-
pick. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1d5. 1. Jeb, you wake up.
Okay. Guess I'll go downstairs.
You see Catherine. Or whatever her name is.
Claire.
Claire.
Who the fuck? He's gonna walk up to her and ask her how she's feeling.
Oh, great. Really good. Never been better. Oh my god, I'm so thirsty.
The
not-
go ahead.
I'm not sure that it's just the astral stalker damage. It might just be you're going through alcohol withdrawal.
Oh, probably. But I have to survive the whole stalker scene through my eyes and ears and experiencing everything I do. I'd like to kind of do it inebriated because, you know, maybe he'll forget things too in the whole blitz of the night of it.
Or be a little blurry at least.
Yeah. How are you? Did you sleep well?
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
Just gonna sit down.
Let's see. Brennan, you're up.
Just BRB'd.
Yeah, he just BRB.
Okay, then it'll be Scott.
All right. I'd walk down to see Claire. 'Cause I can't see her right now. Claire in horrible pain. Like, have you drank any water this morning? You know you should be drinking water in the morning when you drink. There?
Thanks, Mom.
It helps with headache. It really does. Here, I'll go get you a glass of water.
You do so.
I'm gonna turn to Jabby. I'm just gonna say, oh. Oh, they're talking to people sometimes.
What was that? I actually missed half of it.
It cut out.
Oh, no.
He's
Okay.
gonna pull out his notebook and gonna turn to Claire and say, "Can you describe what you're feeling right now?"
Horrible blistering pain, vicious headache, sleepless nights.
Is it still glowing?
Yes.
You tell me. She's gonna lift her shirt up to show the wound.
Yes. Okay.
Do you have a pocket knife?
I have a dagger. Why
Please
do
help.
you need it?
Oh, because it just hurts to have something on top of it.
He's gonna hand her the dagger.
And she's just gonna cut away that part of the shirt.
Well, now you do have an exposed, glowing wound.
And get some bandages on it or something. Just want to breathe.
Well, I could do that. I can find bandages. Here, wait. See if they have a first aid kit around here.
You're up.
I head down, and is anybody working at the bar yet?
Yeah.
I'd get breakfast.
1 gold.
All right.
Assorted meats.
Any
with,
bacon?
Hash. Well, yeah, definitely fucking bacon.
Sweet. That's the most important part.
There's never ever going to be a game where there's not bacon.
Okay.
I can't do that.
That's how we find out the end's evil. When there's
Yeah.
no bacon.
Maybe. And who's left?
Dimitri.
Dimitri
And
Believe
Vishen.
me.
and Vishen. If Brennan's still here. If Brennan's here. Brennan's not here. Dimitri, wake up.
So, yeah, I'm gonna wake up, stretch, walk downstairs with a big smile on my face.
God, I feel like you're just fucking Betty Baloney. You're just like, oh, what a beautiful day.
This
Brendan,
is the
you're awake.
happiest I've seen Cat. He's just got like the nicest bed up there. It's amazing. So how are you guys doing? I haven't seen you in like 8 hours now. We got like 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, we all had 8 hours of sleep.
God,
we're
you
gonna,
in
like,
such a grouchy mood.
No, I'd start like taking Dimitri and like pushing him over into a corner. Just leave Claire alone. Get in the corner over here.
What?
I'll get you your food. Just sit. No, sit.
Why? Why am I getting pulled away from everyone?
You're annoying. Sit.
I don't have to take this from you, you know.
Demetrius Cat. Yes, his name is Cat.
Yes, it's been like that.
Claire's gonna turn to Jabby and say, "When we get back to Port Maverick, I may need your help in talking with ESO."
I can handle that.
Well,
Not the person raised and trained to handle diplomatic situations.
oh, when the fuck did you wake up? Yeah, sure. Why not you then?
Also,
Fuck,
I'm
why don't
gonna-
you two do an Arcana check up to see which one wins?
Brennan, you're getting a
about
lot
it?
of static audio coming from you.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
Do you have like a lapel mic?
Yeah, I have a clip on.
Okay, that's what it was.
Is it better now, or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, I guess it was rubbing up and was getting a lot of static from it.
Alright, yeah, just let me know if that happens again.
Yep.
How
So
about
as we're
instead
saying,
of
Arcana off.
how about
Go ahead.
You're useful lord of this.
Uh,
So +5.
how about instead of an Arcana off, we do something that actually involves talking to people, like say diplomacy, and no using magic. Straight diplomacy.
Sure.
1 second.
Whichever one can get
I'll
you
be
a,
right back.
whichever one can get you can get me a better deal on some booze wins.
Brennan.
There, 25.
Wait on Brennan. Brennan.
He's trying, I'm sure.
Garrett.
Yes, it does.
See, when you said Garrett, I thought Garrett actually popped in.
No.
Oh wow, he was never really gonna lose to you.
And
if you roll a one.
I'm all the way over on the side. Grr. We have many people who are trained in diplomacy.
I
So,
don't think she-
Brennan,
Okay.
Brennan, you rolled a
I'm back.
35 on your diplomacy check.
Woohoo! Suck it, jab.
You, but that's not to get cheaper alcohol for her. That actually gets them to serve it for her at this early of an hour.
Oh, that's what I was doing. God damn it.
yeah, that was the contest to see who would win. Is you had to get me the cheapest price on a beer.
But since they don't serve it this early, you don't get the cheapest price, Chris. But you at least get served it when you shouldn't.
Oh, thank God.
You do realize I still had half a bottle
Mike.
of Ladron wine on me. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that stuff just puts me to sleep, though.
Isn't that exactly what you want?
Maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna need some help when we get back into town, so we can talk to Issa without necessarily endangering him. And I'm gonna say that as I kind of point to my eyes.
I'll get
Oh.
the sack.
No, not the sack.
We could take him outside of town. Sure, he'll listen somewhat.
It doesn't need to be outside of town. He just needs to understand why I'm not going to be looking at him at the start. Kind of
Or
play the field
listening
to see
to
where
him.
he's going to be up to.
You guys don't know he's a writer, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. Or that he used to be. Alright.
Don't know much about him, actually.
Yeah.
Always send him a message to beat us up.
No, yeah, you guys do have,
A sending ritual to send him here, though, but I was just gonna head back to Port Maverick.
Well, it's probably best that you don't move too much. It's just kind of painful to even look at.
Yeah, but this town's so boring. No offense. I'm gonna say it to the bartender in case he hears me. He hears me.
Did I ever find like bandages or anything to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would have addressed the wound in any way I could. Well, while she was not drinking.
Huzzah. Alright, well then, fuck it, do it. Let's call him here. See if he's up for it.
Who's going to address him?
I think Dimitri and Jabby have the rituals.
I have it too, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone has it.
All right. So who's
I'll-
saying? Who's gonna do it and who, for what? Brendan, what?
I'll send a ritual to him to say, yeah, would it be possible for you to come to Turnell? Claire is currently laid up from a stalker wound.
You didn't want to tell him that.
They want to make that up off the bat.
Yes, well, it's kind of important, you see.
The only reply you get back from that is joy.
Also, he says joy.
Mazel tov.
Well, you weren't specific. He might just think that you have a stalker of the I hide in bushes type.
I already have one of those.
Oh?
Long story.
Is
No,
it
it's not. He
an
jumps out of the
Etor?
bushes and stabs you.
Ow.
Oh, there he is. So now you do have a wound from him too.
Well, he stabbed you with a wedding ring.
Are we married now then? How do you stab someone with a wedding ring?
The sharpie pointy end.
Of a circle?
The part that a wedding a diamond's usually in. He put the ring in upside down, the gem, so the pointy end was pointing up.
Oh, okay.
So you got a little prick. 1d2 damage, so 2 damage.
You didn't roll that.
Fuck no, I didn't. He said, give him till tomorrow, and he'd arrive.
All right, I'm gonna head back up to our room, but I'm going to call Dimitri up there.
What is up with you and fucking Waylon's characters?
I was gonna explain to him what's happened, but that's where your mind immediately wants to go.
Well, what happened last time, Chris?
It only happened once.
Yeah. In canon, once. Yes.
No, I'll pull him up to my room and sort of explain what happened. I'm gonna specifically note. So we ran into Vecna off the book, and he summoned a couple stalkers to mark us and basically survey us through our senses. There was one on Zelrath, but that appears to have disappeared after Nyx came in and killed one of them. But the one that's on me is still very active. So everything I see and hear, a stalker is also viewing.
You said that all, and Waylon's not even here.
Oh, is he? Is he gone?
I don't know.
I'm
Waylon?
muted because I'm the best. Yes, I go upstairs to the room. So, and then after she explains this, I nod my head for a second and go, so, what you're saying is, you guys ran to Vecna. And she was
Yeah.
unhappy enough with you to summon monsters to mark you and track your progress and know everything that you know. Learn everything that you learn. And I am completely absolved from this. Then I run up to you guys. I'm immediately found out. And then you shoot my cat.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I think I deserve an apology.
Eh,
I'm sorry I killed your cat.
Thank you.
Was that so
So,
hard?
Why hasn't she wiped us off the face of or why hasn't Vecna wiped us off the face of the planet yet?
I imagine right now it's just surveillance to see what's going on. Maybe he doesn't consider it worth his time to kill us yet, or maybe he's just trying to see if he has a use for me. See what I can find out, basically, through my eyes. Either
So
way,
if
we're
we
not
were
done with
to-
him yet.
If we were to gouge out your eyes, hypothetically,
He can
And
still
cut off
hear
your-
everything.
and cut off your ears.
I suppose if you mutilated me, then yes, technically that would put an end to the what's happening.
Okay. Okay. Not saying I'm going to do that.
Good, because if you try to, I swear to God, I will neuter you.
In the
Okay.
face.
I'm still weighing the option in my head, but we'll deal with that at later. Deal with that later.
Yeah. No, we
Want to
won't.
hold on to a cat?
No, I really, really don't.
Okay. You know, now that I think about it, I'm screwed either way.
We're screwed together.
Yeah.
What's it like? What's the worst of having one more person coming after your head?
Well, when this one person's a god,
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah, but
encompasses everyone else coming after my head.
But missing a hand. So, you know,
Who?
it's like half a god. Isn't Vecna missing a hand?
And an eye.
Yeah. So there you go. Not even like a full god.
Still pretty sure it wins. So, I'm gonna go see if I can order me some booze. And cry.
Do you share with Waylon the book at all?
Share the book?
Like, tell him or like show him what's the book. The
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
journal?
mean, I shared it with everybody.
Okay. No, I mean like in detail.
Yeah, I'll tell him the details if he asks. If not, no.
I think I'm more preoccupied with getting drunk and crying.
Well, I want to drop this in the call for anybody who asks about the book. It's not set up the way it's supposed to be, but who cares? So that's all the information that's in the book.
Wait, so is Dimitri crying at the bar?
Yes.
I'm going downstairs. I'm going up, and yeah, I assume I have to roll diplomacy to get booze.
Yes.
I'm going to expend words of friendship. So it's what I roll plus 5. I believe I have a diplomacy skill.
Yep.
26.
Yep.
Alright, I'll get my booze and I'm gonna cry.
Okay, when he starts crying, I'm going to take out a flask and try to like nudge it under where he's crying to collect his tears.
I'm going to
What?
punch you.
Fuck?
I'm going to punch you.
Waylon, roll an unarmed attack roll.
Hang on, I gotta see.
Why
Not
would you even
terrible.
do that?
Oh wow, this is
You never
actually pretty
know.
terrible. I forget I need a lot of bonuses. Wait, that was the wrong roll. Clearly I amulet of seduction him instead. No. Punch him.
Yeah, you hit.
24. Yeah. get
You
punched
smack him right in the
face.
jaw.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll damage?
Yeah.
Sure.
Unarmed
it's
is
pretty
1d6.
poopy, but I might punch people the hardest out of the party, excluding the Minotaur. 7 damage.
Oh, Fenrir! Everyone forgets about
Oh yeah,
Fenrir.
Fenrir's a barbarian.
Yeah.
Strength based.
Well, it's 'cause
Probably
he,
punches harder.
it's because he
than I
doesn't
do.
fucking roleplay at all. That's why everybody forgets
No,
about
he
him.
does. He's fine. He's fine. He got angry in that first session.
And that's it.
I
Also,
threw-
it's all been magic stuff. What the fuck is he gonna add? He's gonna be like, oh, yes, it's magic. Great.
Hey, Wolverine always had something to say, even when they were in hell.
Mm-hmm. Take that, stupid.
Yeah. Be Wolverine. Or don't be, because he got kind of annoying eventually.
Yeah.
So be Deadpool instead.
Oh, God.
Oh. Oh god. I would just say to fucking kill me at that point.
I would kill your character if you became dead.
I would appreciate it.
Don't be Daniel Way Deadpool. That's the problem.
All right, guys. So you get punched. You take damage. That hurt.
Gonna take my flask back.
And collect your own tears from that hit.
You collect my blood from that.
In the tear.
What? Through tears, I say. What is wrong with you?
I wanted to collect. You never know what might be in them, or what use they might have. Also, it kind of amused me, so.
Is this some sort of comment on me being a drow?
What? No.
Racist.
Racist.
I
Yes.
thought you had a skin condition.
Oh, I'm just gonna glare at him and just like scoot away and stop talking to him.
All right.
God, I'm so glad I wasn't down there for this. I don't know if you'd still be in the party after that. It's so weird.
I just saw. I had to do it.
Just wait. Just wait. He might get himself killed doing this kind of shit later.
I only did it this time because I thought it'd be funny.
I'm gonna eventually head downstairs and I'm gonna find one of the nearest party members and just say, "Hey, I head off to the church. You guys need me."
I would follow Claire.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, I'd go with two just to make sure they don't get into trouble.
This is the Morden one, right? I think I said.
Yes.
I believe that there was a Morden church here. I don't know.
Yes.
Zero. Was it a Morden?
The church. It was.
I believe that was the biggest one. There's
Was
also like a
it?
There was
Paylor.
a Church of
Taylor one?
Taylor. The Morden one was the one with all the cultists in it.
Oh yeah, the Morden one was the one outside at the
Oh.
at the cemetery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's a Paylor church.
And who's also coming outside of Scott?
I am.
Brennan.
Okay.
Fenrir would go along when he sees that like more than half of the party is going there.
Wow, everybody's just going to the fucking church for no fucking reason.
I'm just gonna
because
turn
Chris
around and
wants
be
to pray.
like, "Why are you all coming?"
I want to make sure that you're going to collapse.
I'm gonna
That's-
look at-
Same here.
I can do that by myself.
I'm gonna look to Fenrir then for you same reason.
Breakfast is done for the day. Got nothing better to do.
I don't want to
Good.
be
I'm
little.
glad
I might
the whole
pray to
group of
Paylor.
people is gonna be following me around, just waiting to see if I fall.
Well, it will be
Sir.
amusing.
It'd be amusing. It'd be horrible.
All right, well, get ready because you're gonna have to sit through a church service.
I'm okay with that. I've
You say
done it
that
before.
like I haven't before.
I've never been to a church before.
Hopefully,
You're
you
gonna be
don't,
bored out of your mind.
hopefully you don't burn on the holy water. Then I'm going to
Is
the
that
church.
something that happens?
Yes. I guess I do.
Patrick's gonna look a bit uncomfortable.
I don't know. I don't know if I have to roll a bluff check for that.
His insight's super low. You wouldn't even have to roll.
Well, I just mean she's clearly trying to be sarcastic when she says it. No. Yeah, no, I'm gonna head to the church.
Okay. Inside the church is the church.
Oh, are they doing a service?
What time is it? About 9.
After breakfast.
Say about another hour went by while you guys were dicking around with tears and shit. So yeah, church would be starting. A service will be starting soon. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sit through that service then,
Okay. An hour later, you're done.
and then after that, I'm gonna try to get a moment with one of the priests.
Oh joy! I didn't name priests. Let's do something simple.
It's me, Father Mon. I'm in this game now too.
Father Mahoney.
Are you for reals?
Why?
That was the name of my priest back in fucking grade school.
Really?
Yeah, he's the guy who paid for every year I was in school.
Okay, he's a dick in this campaign.
Oh no. No. Father Mahoney, Mahoney's a hero in my eyes. He's like one of the 3 greatest people I know.
Okay, so you walk up. You see the priest is finished with his sermon. Everybody starts filing out. You work your way to the front of the church, and you see Mahoney standing there, talking with a few people. They leave, and he's by himself as he watches his parish leave.
Excuse me, Father?
Yes.
I was wondering if I might have a moment of your time.
Anything for a child of Palor.
Well, Father, my occupation, outside of being awesome, is to fight cultists, essentially. I work for a mercenary group. I'm actually the lead of it. Not going to brag. But I am the leader. We recently helped out with that zombie problem that was happening outside of the city.
Oh, the zombie problem. Yes.
Yeah, we handled that.
Mm-hmm.
It went pretty well.
Congratulations.
Vecna showed up at the end.
Oh. Well.
And one of his minions attacked me and left a mark.
He grabs your hand and starts pulling you towards the back room.
Okay.
Resist at all?
No.
Anybody going with?
When Vishen starts seeing her be dragged off, yeah, he'll go with.
I don't think it's dragged off.
Well, he's quickly pulling you into a back room, yes.
Okay.
But unless you're... The only way you'd be dragged off is if you're not trying to keep up with him.
No, I'm trying to.
I think you understand why he's urgent and and you'd be running too.
Yeah.
Well, moving at a hastened pace, let's say.
My character go with.
You guys are going with?
I don't think mine would.
Okay. 0?
0 or shit. Fenrir would ask Filana if that's normal for like a father to just drag somebody in the back.
Unless it's a child, no.
Father Mahoney would never do that to a child. He used to take us out for candy bars during recess.
Not particularly, but it's a priest. He's probably not going to hurt her any. I just assume it's going to be like some sort of confession. He'll tell her something.
Jesus juice.
Jesus, jeez, God damn it.
I'm just getting drunk off of Jesus' blood in the back.
I have no concern that she's going with him, so just go wait for her. She should tell us what's wrong, if anything is.
Alright, then. Got any cards?
Cards?
She's an elf lady. She doesn't know what a fucking card is.
Elf lady from the forest.
Yeah.
Well, we've been traveling for a year, so...
I'm the
nowhere
newest one to the group.
Yeah.
True.
Well, besides Minotaur now, who's standing in the hallway still with a cat on his head.
Yeah.
With his pants down.
No, those have been pulled up due to for being obscene. So somebody pulled his pants back up. But Brennan, you go running with her.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're not able to catch up, and you see a door slam shut with them that they went into.
Okay, well, in that case, you just stand outside the door and wait for her. Unless, well, yeah, just be like, try and listen in without having his ear pressed up against it. Won't be able to, but...
No, not
Perception
really.
check for the start of the conversation.
Yeah.
I'd be the only one able to listen. Wow.
Okay, I actually rolled well on that.
You can slightly hear it, yeah. Okay, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
He grabs you by both shoulders and turns you and has you face him. Show me.
She's just gonna kind of point down to her stomach, which is wrapped up. And
Well, it's not your
probably
stomach,
still-
it's your chest.
Well, yeah.
Your chesticles, Chris.
Okay.
He takes a quick glance at it. Well, not a quick glance at it. He studies it and says, yes, you have been marked.
Yeah, it seems by one of the stalkers.
You do know the only way to remove one of those is to kill the stalker that's attached to it.
Yeah, which, from what I gathered, is not an easy task to do.
No, they're level 34 elites.
That seems really
24
high.
elites. 24 elites, sorry.
So they're higher than a god.
Father, are you
No, they're
drinking?
not. Gods are 26. Or
Father,
36.
have you been drinking? What's an alort?
Nothing. Sorry.
Is there anything that can be done to suppress it?
Not within my power.
What do you know about these kind of marks?
Other than what we've already stated, there's nothing to tell about them. They're meant as the eyes of Vecna. They see and they're the hounds of Vecna. They're meant to mark something and report back. Everything you are seeing now, including myself, is being watched and sent to Vecna. Everybody you come in contact with will be in danger. Ow! In
Father,
danger.
please, just stop drinking.
But
It's getting ridiculous.
what about the candy bars? Remember the candy bars?
I do. That's why I got so fat.
So you're gonna blame me for everything now?
Yes. You would have paid for me to go through fucking, 13 years of fucking school?
13 years of candy bars. Yeah, I agree, Chris.
Now, is there anything that you know might be able to help prevent it or to lessen the effects?
Honestly,
Any
my
help?
dear, I have no idea.
Any way at all that you think Paylor might be able to help?
Paylor hasn't responded to a single person in a few hundred years. You know the story, right?
Yeah. Any followers he has, or anyone that you know who's particularly well versed in these kind of topics?
I mean, there are many people out there that might be able to help, but finding them is the hard part.
Any leads would be really appreciated right now.
The only way I think you can remove that is from the god's aid. You need somebody attached to a higher power. And the only gods that are left in this world that are able to do so are the likes of the Raven Queen and Io.
That should be easy. Just find the god of death and say, "Hey, death,
You don't need
help a sister out."
you don't need her to do it. You need somebody within her ranks to be able to do it.
Who's in her ranks? I don't see a whole lot of churches to her around.
No, it's because they're not usually open, not flaunted
Yeah.
around.
Not too many people like to parade around that they worship death.
Death is a good thing, child.
Oh, of course. Just
Remember, she's not evil.
as
She's-
fashionably conscious as light or protection.
Yeah, when you don't have anything here, you kind of gravitate to what you can reach.
Mm-hmm.
But those who stick with their gods are the most loyal followers. And that's what will bring them back. You could... there's... Between the Raven Queen and her people, you might find the Shador Kai and the Shadowfell might be able to help. Or you could try... some Dragons of Io may help, or the Northern Riders may help. They are direct kin of Io himself.
I may actually know one of those riders then.
Well, savor it. You'll probably never meet another one again.
No, I think I'll meet her again at some point.
They're rare, formidable people. I dare not cross one. Even if I had Palor on my side.
Well, thank you for your time, Father. I didn't mean to disturb your duties.
No, you just, put me in danger with fact now. Thank you for helping out a apparently wanted criminal against Vecna. Thank you. If I die,
Like, he's got like a list of people that he's going to be killing if I'm seeing, and he's killing everyone based on who I see. You're like the third most important NPC in this town that's probably not even going to be mentioned again after this. I think you're fine.
what's an NPC?
I gotta get going now.
If I die, it's on your head. That's not quite a Palor thing to say, but
No, that's
fuck
definitely-
you!
Oh, Mahoney would never say that.
It's your fault.
I don't know, back outside then.
As a zombie attacks and kills him.
Just close the door.
All right, you emerge. You open the door and you see Ugly McUgly dude.
I'm gonna see. Actually, is Vishan's like ear still up to the door?
No,
You
I
can
said
see
he-
that he's
he-
trying to listen in. Yes. When,
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Really? Did you really that curious about hearing my confessions?
Well, you seemed concerned.
I have sex out of wedlock 6 times the past month. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Not particularly, but it's good information to have.
Yeah, that's my line.
Never know when I'll need to blackmail you.
You need a lot more than that to blackmail me.
Well, you seem to be handing it out freely, so I can wait.
Well, I'm heading back to the inn, unless you all want to follow me to my room too to make sure I don't pass out. That's not an invitation
Well-
to do so, by the way.
You hear the priest. Aww.
You said I could hear most of that, right?
Yeah.
If the mark does bother you that much, I could probably use some temporary measures, at least to give you some peace of mind.
This ought to be
Like
good.
what?
I don't know how effective they would be, but well, for one, I could basically put like a buzzing or a ringing in your ear so you can't hear, and cover your sight. But again, this is only if you truly want it. I do not like using my magic on people that I know.
I don't think that's necessary at the moment.
Very well, then, just know that the offer is there.
Will do. I went back to town then, or back to the inn.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before we go through the day?
I'd go through to the library and pull any book I could find on Vecna, where Vecna's from. Basically anything I could find related to it.
You find little to nothing on Vecna himself there.
Then he'd probably start like spiraling out to plains gods are from, plains in general. Anything you can find.
Yeah, little to nothing. Not here.
Now, agriculture.
Yes, remember,
That's
this is
something.
you're not in Alistair. You're in a agricultural town. So
And he's going to give up and start reading about cows.
this is farming, like tilling. You don't find much on cattle.
He's going to read about seeds then.
You find boatloads of books on seeds. Hundreds of
Well,
thousands.
when you can't win.
So I
Change your
expect you
goal.
to be Googling right now to give us some knowledge when you come out of the library.
Seeds are one of the few things I don't have information on at top. Seeds.
Well, after Dimitri's done throwing his pity party, he's gonna go upstairs and like sort of lay in the hallway and talk to the cat next to the like the statue of the Minotaur with the cat sleeping on his head,
All right,
taking up as much space as possible.
in the hall. So you are blocking. What's your Chris? What's your fucking name?
Claire, it's not hard.
Claire. It's been a week. I forgot already. So Claire, when you go up the stairs, it is like you can't get to your room because there's Waylon laying in the middle of the hall.
How is he laying? Like, just like.
He's laying on his back, sprawled out.
Okay. I'm going to walk up.
Kick him in the nuts.
I'm going to pants the Minotaur again, and then I'm literally just going to step on top of Waylon if I can't step over him.
You do so. You step right on the Waylon's stomach.
Excuse me.
Oof.
That's it, just an oof.
I've never been stepped on before.
Just an oof. Really, Waylon?
I had to make up
No
a sound
response
really
to it. It's
quickly.
just,
Okay, Chris, you just going to bed? Or going to your room?
Yeah, she's probably just going to be going to bed.
Well, it's only like noon. But,
She's going to try to catch some sleep. She didn't get any last night.
okay, anybody else? What are you guys doing? Or am I going to fast forward through day?
why
Actually,
are
I
you on
think
the ground, Dimitri?
I'm lamenting my woes to my cat.
In the middle of a hallway?
Well, my cat's on top of his head.
Can't you just call it down to you?
It's happy up there. Look at that. And if you look, the cat is sleeping.
Okay. I pulled back up Zelra's pants. Say so.
Oh, wait. Does Elrath has a tail?
Yes.
I'm gonna tie his tail into a bow.
You can't.
Aww.
Well, not unless you break it. Do you want to break his tail?
No, that seems like a horrible
He
idea.
thought about it for a second.
That seems just like a really bad idea.
All right.
question: would the library have town records
Of what?
of like deaths, births, thing?
Not the library, no. Why?
Because he was gonna look up for anything that seemed out of place and all that,
Okay.
like a strange cause of death or anything.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be there, no. That's like City Hall shit. You'd have to go to like the records department in City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. I think nobody has anything useful. So day turns to night. Everybody crashes.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yeah.
guys, let's see, who is it going to be? There's 6 of you, right? Because the Minotaur's, he's been awake for 2 days.
I'd eventually push him into a room and get him to sleep.
You roll me a strength check to move him.
I can't just guide him.
Nope.
Can't do my normal thing. Come on.
Nope.
Let's go.
He is a stoic statue that you need to crit on your strength checks to move.
I might as well just roll die 20. No.
You should leave him be. Just let Cat sleep there. He's been like sleeping for like 2 days now.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vivian, you're the one who messaged Issa, right?
Yep.
There's a you're woken up at about 5 a.m. by a heavy pounding on your door.
Okay, I'll get up and open the door.
You see Iso standing there. He doesn't look happy.
Good morning.
Let's get this
Oh.
over with.
Very well then.
Get everybody
Hey.
up. Meet me downstairs.
I'll see you there. And then he's gonna do what Iso says.
Okay. Chris, you got sleep,
Yay!
but you're still sweating.
Boo. Does he get to wake up Claire?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
There you go.
he would.
Probably wake up everyone. Well, you probably
Yeah,
actually
he-
heard
well,
the
he would
pounding
wake-
on the door.
Like he would wake up everyone, but just basically say, if you want to come down, that's on you. Like if you don't feel like it, we'll just fill you in later.
Well, you already woke me up, so yeah.
All right, who's going down? Just say aye.
I'm gonna head down.
So,
Did you mention it's ESO?
Yeah.
In which case, when you get to my door, I'm going to say, hold on a moment. get dressed and then blindfold myself and say, "All right, let me downstairs."
And you fall.
Oh, I'm trusting him not to let me fall.
You're trusting me?
Yes,
Okay.
Walks
Just
in.
making
you're
sure.
not. You're not Fenrir, are you?
I'll carry you.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Who?
Vivian. Okay, that's high enough. I was gonna see. I needed something that goes over your will.
Whose will?
Yours.
Why?
Just to see if he was able to talk you down how to go down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're able to guide her downstairs.
Okay.
You guys see, as always, Iso is standing in a darkened corner of the bar. As he sits there with his back up against the wall and his foot on the wall, his arms crossed, and he just seems to have a sour mood on his face.
He's exactly as I remembered him.
I'm gonna whisper to Visha. What does he look like? He looks like he's in a good mood.
Does he ever?
Or his handcuffs still pink?
No.
No.
That's probably good for us then. Okay, good.
Vecna's probably like, this is such useless information. Pink cuffs? What?
Hello,
I'm going
Yuso.
to.
Yeah.
God, I was literally just about to say to whisper to Visha, nobody say his name.
Oh, man. Do I even know his name?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Nix has
Why
said
do
it.
you think I have the blindfold?
What?
Now, let's be fair. They don't know what he looks like.
Hence the
They have-
blindfold.
Also,
They have not described, and I go off on a random tangent of like a generic person.
Stop talking! Stop it!
Fine, fine.
While you guys are yelling at each other, Iso walks over, grabs the cloth over your eyes, and pulls it off, and starts walking towards the door.
He probably doesn't care.
Well, I wasn't going to make that decision for him, but we have a lot of information on Vecna you might find useful.
We're not going to talk about Vecna in the middle of a fucking tavern.
Where to then?
Wherever I'm headed, follow me.
I'm going to put the blindfold away then and
I
start following.
suppose I should bring Cat along for this. Come on, Cat.
No,
It's been
you
2
should-
days.
You shouldn't.
The cat will not leave his head.
Crap. I guess I'll just leave then. We'll be back, Cat. We'll be back.
The cat doesn't seem to care you're leaving.
I know.
It is, by the way, pooped and pissed all over the Minotaur's head by now.
Yep.
Garrett's connected.
Oh, hey, I guess the cat is coming along with us.
No, it's not.
Garrett's here.
Ugh, just ran in the door.
Hurry up, Garrett. You're getting down the stairs. Iso just showed up. There's a cat on your head. You can't get it off.
And,
What?
go ahead. You've been pants twice.
You also have cat piss and cat poop in your hair.
Whatever. Okay, what map?
We're just on the
Yeah,
world
you're
map.
fine.
You're on the campaign map? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You see whatever his name is snap out of his he snaps out of his trance that he was in. He comes bull rushing down the stairs and finally catches up to you guys at the bottom of the stairs, or near the door.
I guess Cat is coming, and I'm gonna try to reach to take Cat off his head.
Cat won't leave his head.
Fine. I guess I don't need you just yet.
So, how was your trip here?
You talking to Iso?
Yeah.
He's not replying. He's silently walking with all of you following him. He actually leads you guys an hour back out, and you guys are at the cemetery
Oh,
again.
it's gonna be fucking. If it's like an hour out, I'm still talking to him the entire time. Then
Okay. Like what?
I'm like, just be like, Yeah, it's been kind of nice weather recently. Done anything fun? We
So
did.
you're gonna do banter the entire hour you guys are walking?
Well,
Yeah.
I would actually just like start trying to stop Claire. I mean, it's gonna gag you again. It's just follow him. He's a very quiet man,
I'm just gonna banter.
but it's useless.
Okay,
Why?
go ahead.
Why are you being okay?
Oh, Chris. You have a backup, right? All right. You guys make it up to the cemetery. No,
Can
what?
somebody get the cat off my head now?
No, the cat won't leave your head no matter what you do. I gotta find out what page my notes were on if Chris talked to Iso the entire time he walked. Got it. Okay. Yeah, you guys get to the cemetery. He turns around, and Chris, you're still talking to him?
And be like,
Yes.
man,
So,
good memories.
Chris, he grabs you by the throat, slams you up against the side of the church, and says, "I've had enough of your shit. If I hear one more fucking word out of your mouth, I'm gonna cut your tongue out myself." And then he throws you to the ground.
I want to say something, but I won't.
Now, which one of you rejects is the sensible one?
Vishen would step forward.
What happened? All of it. Somebody kill that dog.
Oh,
We
no.
got here a couple of days ago and heard rumors of zombie attacks coming from this church. Apparently, they've been going on for. You said it was like 2 years, right?
About, yeah.
For about 2 years. We decided to wait until the next morning to come and investigate. And when we got here, we found priests and cultists of Vecna. Apparently, they were trying to set up something. What? We don't know. We killed the group outside, went inside and found a man named Keller, who was at the altar doing some kind of summoning ritual. We fought him and a couple more cultists and priests, and during the battle he summoned... Did we ever identify the Reapers, or...
Nix told you what Reapers were.
He summoned a couple of Reapers, but once we killed Keller, those disappeared. Our Minotaur friend here went up to investigate the book when it exploded into a flurry of dark magic, and Vecna's image appeared. Told us, what exactly did he tell us again?
He basically just called you peons and that you guys wouldn't do anything against him.
Yeah.
He's basically not saying, gloating that he's not afraid of you.
It told us that we couldn't stop him or his plans, and then apparently 2 stalkers appeared and marked Zenrath and Claire. Nyx was able to kill the one marking Zelrath, but the one that marked Claire is still out there somewhere.
Did you find another book?
Yes, Nyx took it.
Did you tell him about the journal?
I would, yeah.
Okay. Where's the journal?
Raise my hand.
He extends his hand to you.
I'm just gonna even assume he's not trying to help me. I'm just gonna throw the book at him.
That's exactly what I was doing. If you were gonna try and get up, I was just gonna push you back down and take the book. He takes the book and starts flipping through it. About 10 minutes go by where he doesn't say anything. Before he finally pipes out, "Do you know what half of this is?"
Not really. Apparently our bard friend has heard of the Bog of
Acerrak, the
Ander.
Lich of Vecna. One of Vecna's greatest liches. Cass the betrayer, the man who betrayed Vecna before he became a god, cutting off his hand and eye. The Bronze Lich, his wife. Well, ex-wife. Everything's here. As he goes back to reading the journal again. Anybody gonna pop up and say anything?
Lich?
You should not.
He's gonna rip off my tongue if I say anything. So
I don't want to anger big scary man.
Same.
Where do you guys plan on going now?
Well, we were hoping you could give us some direction on that part, seeing as how you know more about this than we do.
Well, I believe Acerak needs to be stopped.
What about the thing on her? Is there anything we can do at any time soon?
Nothing I can do. Talk to Nyx next time you see her.
It'd be very difficult.
How is that very difficult? All I have to do is send a
Well,
ritual me and tell me.
Well, kind of nice for her to just come up and kill the thing at any time, but I don't think she likes being becked and called.
When she's on a mission, she doesn't care. And right now, this is our mission. Well, not mine.
so what is your mission then?
Oh, somebody speaks. I'm a marshal. My law is above and beyond the king's. If you don't know what a marshal is, you can well, somebody here has a history check large enough to know what a fucking marshal is.
Yeah,
Probably.
me.
That's all he's saying on it, unless somebody wants to fill her in to it. But you should know what a marshal is, since your parents are well-known people. Because if they were doing anything shady, they would be fearful of marshals.
So
I
what's the-
try to help out Nyx whenever I can.
Okay. So how would we stop this lich? Where would
Acerak?
we- Yes. Where would
Kill
we
him in
even
his
go?
tomb. He opens the journal up to the page and throws it at you, and it basically says, in the passage he's pointing out, is saying, I believe the tomb to be in the bog of Ander. I will know for sure once I see the skull.
We gotta trek through a swamp to try and find a skull to get to a tomb.
So it
Goody.
says. He pulls the book out of your hands again, and then opens up to the last page, and throws it on the ground so everybody can see. What do you make of that? And the last page to all of you says, Vecna, be proud of our work, the cage will fall.
I haven't heard anything about a cage before.
Well, hypothetically, if you just want me to spitball things, could it possibly be a cage that blocks off contact with the gods?
Well, then why would he want it to fall?
Well, I was imagining falling as in, like, it's way up high and then boom, down on us.
Okay, you're not talking anymore. Any other ideas?
So everyone would be caught in a trap?
Wow. If you guys are trying to impress me, you are doing a horrible job at this.
Maybe it has something to do with the
Something's
books that he's
holding him
using to
back.
pollute this area.
If they're talking about it in this term, I don't think it's something small, and these books are small in the grand scheme of things.
Maybe something's holding him back and he wants it gone.
As far as I know, inside the lore of Vecna, he's never been caged. Unless he's metaphorically talking about how he can't move to this plane, the plane of mortals. Which I wouldn't understand why that would be in this book.
Well, perhaps understanding it isn't the point right now. It's stopping it. Doesn't sound like we have a lot of information to work off of.
From this book, well, bullshit you do. This book tells you everything.
In terms of the
need-
cage.
No. You need the Sword of Caste to destroy the artifacts of Vecna to kill him. This book states that Acerak has hidden the sword and eye. And that inside of that tomb is the hand. And the only thing left in there, or to be able to destroy him, is his heart, which is inside the Bronze Lich. Everything you need is in this book.
I'm gonna pick it up off the ground then.
I know she's saying it's everything we need.
I don't fight fights anymore.
Fenrir's gonna pipe up and ask why not. You seem strong enough.
You see the things I've seen, you tend to just stop giving a damn.
And yet you still show up when we send for you.
I am a marshal, I still have some duty.
If this is as important as you seem to imply, then why not come with us?
Well, why don't you get Nyx?
Well, we'd have to have you send for her first.
Sent. She'll meet you at the bog.
But okay. I have a jacket.
Sounds
ready.
good to me.
What is this Tomb of Acerak, though?
Not much is known about it. It has been lost for roughly 500 years. It is a place of legend. People would go there to try and raid it back when it used to be known and seen. Nobody has ever made it out alive, and nobody knows why.
I'd assume they died.
That would be a very good guess, sir. There's not much known on this tomb. I've never
Okay.
been inside of it. I don't believe any of the writers have ever been inside of it either.
Oh, goody. Dangerous tomb that no one knows about, and we're gonna go to it.
That's
Well,
if you
like
find
I
it.
said, that's what I said. From what I've heard, no one's ever come out alive. So, excuse me if I'm a little wary for going here.
That, and you're going to be going up against an all-powerful demi-lich.
But
You know,
Yeah.
that's, believe it or not, that's secondary to me to the probably going to die thing.
But Dimitri, if we succeed, think of the songs you could spin out of that.
As handy as that could be, as handy as that could be, I like living. Believe me, if I wanted to die, that was an option many years ago. Anyhow,
Well,
I
it
don't
doesn't
think
seem
we
like
have much choice on the matter. Exactly.
If I were you, I'd travel by sea. If you're going to go by land, you're gonna have to go through the mountains, which would add about a month onto your time.
We're back to the port then.
What's the space for a boat?
I'll get you a boat.
Thank you. It's very nice.
Yes, sending us off to our death is very nice. Thank
Well-
you, oh kind sir.
Quiet you. At least we get a boat. Is at least a boat big enough for all of us?
Okay, now you can stop talking.
Alright.
That's talking. You need stop.
She just nods.
He starts casting, and basically you guys got spectral horses with flight.
Flying horses.
Yep.
See, now we don't have to argue over who gets one.
Are you guys
Now
going?
we have a problem of how we're gonna get our other horses back.
I don't think Iso gives a shit since he's the one that fucking gave you the rent of the horses anyway.
Alright.
Well, I think the rental company wouldn't be very happy.
Yeah, but who are they gonna be mad at? A marshal?
Exactly, which is why we need to get them back, because they'll be mad at us.
He won't be mad at you, no, because he's the one who's fucking foregoing the horses by giving you spectral ones.
No, the rental company.
Well, don't be mad at him and not us. I mean,
Yeah.
he rented them.
Yeah, he rented them for you.
Oh.
You guys just picked them up. Your name's not on the lease. His is.
Look, I'm sure
Well, I guess
he's
never mind.
capable enough to bring horses back to the people who he bought them from.
Well,
If
he is.
if it's really going to be a problem.
He is, but he's not going to because he doesn't care.
Yeah.
All right. Basically, half the time it took you guys to get there, you're able to get back to the port city of Port Maverick.
Well, once we set off, Vision's gonna ride up next to Claire and just say to her, "I'm starting to understand why you don't like him."
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna pipe up and say, "Do you know why I don't like you?"
No, I thought this was after we left. Oh, never mind.
No, you guys are still in the air.
I thought he didn't. No, I
He's
thought he
with
didn't
you.
come with us.
No, he's
Oh,
with
okay.
you.
Coming with us,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. See, I was confused on that point.
No, he's going
That's the
with
only
you
reason-
guys to Port Maverick.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, because he
if
needs to
was
get us
there,
a
I would
boat.
never-
Yes, that would make
Yeah.
sense. Now that I think
Wait, I
about
thought
it,
he-
that would make sense.
Yeah, I knew he was. I just didn't figure he'd want to travel with us.
He's got to go back anyway.
Well, in that case, yeah, I wouldn't say anything.
Aw, you big pussy.
No, I just know who to piss off and who not to.
Is the cat still on Zelrat's head?
Yep.
Jabert's gonna mutter to himself. Let note to self: record results of Minotaur cat symbiotic relationship.
Okay. The cat is on my head as long as the DM states it is.
It's gonna be there till he dies. That cat ain't.
Oh
leaving.
no, I'm going to drag it off there at some point. I'm going to need that cat.
You gonna crit strength roll?
Okay. Okay. How about
No.
how about when we're not in a fight? It's on my head.
You either have to crit strength roll to pull it off, or desummon it.
Or I can just
I-
kill it.
Yeah, I might just have to kill it and then wait 5 minutes to summon it. We'll see.
Because that thing's not gonna want to come off.
I know it's not going to want to.
And then I'm gonna roll a saving throw every time you pull it off, to see if it just automatically runs back up there and it's perches again.
Do I not get any sort of?
Fuck no. This cat. Do you have any decks at all?
No, probably not.
Oh, then yeah. There's no way you're able to fucking.
No, yeah, I have average.
This cat owns you, at the moment.
Can I just not use strength to pull it off?
Nope. So you guys are flying through the air, and like I said, a couple days, or however long it took you guys to get to from Port Maverick to wherever, that time is halved getting back to Port Maverick.
So like half a day.
Yeah. You guys land right at the docks. You see Iso wave his hand at somebody in a very mean manner. The guy comes, scurries over. You hear muffled words between the two. The guy kind of just drops his head and walks away. And he looks back at you guys and goes, "You're with him." And points at the guy who's mopily walking away.
Guess we're following him.
Yep.
Thank you for the help.
I want to know everything as it happens.
You'll be second to know.
And who was first?
She's gonna point towards the glowing scar on her chest.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be us.
Joy.
And that'd make him third. Oh.
I guess technically, yes. Well, actually, it would make him, and I start counting members of the party.
I'm just gonna slap you really hard in the back of the head.
Fine.
Alright, before we do anything else here, guys, we need to get supplies. We're not walking into this unprepared.
Makes sense. Definitely.
Get out there, get everything we might need, get plenty of rations, excavation tools if we may need it, rope, plenty of it, maybe some cow traps. Just if you think it has any use, get it.
10-foot poles.
Yeah, a lot of those. Even though in a real situation, I don't think 10-foot poles would be that required.
You say that now.
They can be useful inside of here.
No,
Out of character, yeah.
The Tomb of Horrors, yes. I just don't think in a real life expedition, our first thing would be to get 10-foot poles.
I have a 10-foot bamboo pole in my garage. He's for fishing.
Okay.
So, has everybody bought stuff before we started today?
Yep.
Yep.
Regular, but I'd head out to buy potions of healing.
Okay.
I have not bought anything since we started the campaign.
Garrett, you're fired.
Is there like any limit of potions of healing so I can find?
You can find 4. Remember, they're more expensive because I do surgical healing.
How much per expensive?
How much are basic ones? 75, right?
50.
50? They're 100.
Yeah.
They're double.
100 each.
Yeah, they're double.
For another 200. All right.
Okay, so what is
I think
everybody
that,
bringing into the tomb? Garrett, nothing. Brennan,
I'm bringing artesian tools, a couple of, well, one pole because that's all I can carry.
they're heavy.
And- Huh?
They're heavy.
Yeah, they are heavy. Mhm.
Can I just carry more foals for him?
No.
Yeah, I could still carry like, I don't know, probably 10 more. I think maybe 20.
We probably don't need that many poles, guys.
I don't know. With how much I hate poles,
Yeah.
Dan can.
That is true.
Dan can say how much I hate poles, right, Dan?
I have lost every one I've used within 30 seconds.
I hate 10-foot poles.
One of them you didn't even use.
Yeah.
You lost it.
So Brennan, as you're saying,
Yeah, artesian tools, a couple of poles, if someone's going to carry them for me. And then surveyor's gear.
okay. Dimitri,
The big things I'm bringing are rations and the never-ending rations, and
I have
the
one of
never
those
end.
too.
You got those? Oh, then I guess I don't need those. And the cask of liquid gold. So, bunch of alcohol.
okay.
Doesn't seem practical now.
Firmer,
10-foot pole, hacksaw, crowbar, drill, chalk and slate, water skin, rations, sacks, sun rods. traveler's kit.
Okay. Claire?
Flask, empty bags, vials, flint and steel, ever burning torch. Where's the other one? The Delver's kit, and some rope, and then rations.
Elf Lady?
I'd get a second ever burning torch, filter masks enough for everyone, additional rope as well, silken rope.
Seriously, Sir El Gato Esquire the Third is the name of a cat by the chat room.
No, it's Cat. Fuck you all. Name is Cat.
Okay. Do people just want to tell me what else we need? And
Nope.
No. Okay.
Jeb. It's what you get. You get penalized. No, I'm kidding. You're fine. Jeb, what do you got?
Adventurer's kit, ever burning torch, 3 10-foot poles, hacksaw, 2 flasks, everlasting provisions, but I had that already. Climber's kit and 4 potions healing.
Okay. So you guys go to your boat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Congratulations. You guys are off on the off on your way to the Tomb of Horrors. We'll take our first break here, and then we will get back. When we get back, we will start talking about our. You guys can talk about whatever you guys want on the boat on your way.
All right.
Chris, that is
Yeah,
really
back to the
loud.
game.
Mute yourself, please. Thank you. We'll be right back, guys. See you in a moment.
I'm gonna go grab some brats.
I'm gonna grab something to drink. I shall be back.
I didn't know that I was gonna have to buy stuff.
Neither did I.
Hell, I didn't know we were level 11 till yesterday.
Yeah, neither did I.
I don't think anyone knew.
No, I don't think anyone knew.
I still feel like I was woefully unprepared. Not to mention light, so yeah.
I just kind of pulled shit out of my ass when I was like buying stuff.
Well, it's like I would just started scrolling through adventuring gear thinking like what I could have picked up, and then he's just like, yeah, no. So I got nothing. Apparently.
Ice snake oil. Snake oil is a thing.
I should have bought grappling hooks.
Technically, well, someone got a climber kit, didn't they?
I don't know if did somebody get a climber kit?
Or a delver kit or something like that. I'd assume
Sure.
that's something in there.
Uh,
Delver's kit. Kit include crowbar, 10 iron spikes, iron manacles, miner's helmet. Okay. 10-foot pole. It comes with a 10-foot pole.
Wait, what comes with the 10-foot pole?
Delver's
Delver's
kit.
kit.
Oh, damn, I thought I had another one then.
But it does not come with grappling hooks.
No. It's weird. Those are spikes. You gotta make a faux one. Won't
So I
work.
know familiars have no weight, so they can't trigger traps. But what if we just throw them at the ground at every square? With the force of the impact trigger the trap.
I'm pretty sure we've already, like, the chat room has already deemed that this is going to be the Tomb of Minotaur Burgers, so might as well just send me first anyway.
Don't send you first. Send the people with perception checks. Me and Claire.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink. Be right back.
Should probably get a drink too. Yeah, get a drink. I'll be back.
All right, who are we waiting on?
Everyone, I think.
Joy.
I'm back.
Okay.
Waylon, I'll refrain from collecting your tears again.
Well, you do understand that most of my time on the ship, I'm gonna be in my room drinking my flask of ale. It never ends.
I mostly just wanted to do that because I was thinking, okay, here's a chance for me to do something really stupid.
That
gotta
won't
do
get
it.
me killed.
It's okay. Dimitri just thinks you're a racist now.
We'll work through it.
No, we won't. You will survive, though. He will do what he can to keep you alive.
Our relationship will recover.
You say this. This cat's gonna die so many times in the tomb.
We'll see.
Well, the only reason to get a cat familiar is because it has unlimited range it can be from you.
Mhm.
So you just sort of send it forward till it dies. And you summon another.
Do you know why it dies?
No, I only get to know what it talks about, but I do get to know that it ran forward and I can tell it go into that room, come back, and if it dies in that room, something's not safe. So you basically just scout with it. And you know, it has super high stealth checks for a cat.
JD, the chat room campaign, I've actually nixed that campaign. It's still going on, but we're restarting it because of it has too many similarities to what's going on here, a little bit. So I'm changing it and starting it over. Which they will find out how tomorrow.
Waylon, I know how we're going to rebuild our relationship. We're going to sing a duet together.
You stay the hell away from me, racist. Drow hater.
I honestly got a little bit confused when you said if that was a thing about him being a drow. So I'm like, wait, what?
See, now, technically it's a you don't see race thing, but I'm totally turning it on its head and just making it out of you're just horribly offensive. You think I'm less than people.
I'm going to be honest, I forgot he was a drow.
Big Jake, it is possible to become part of campaigns. The chat room campaigns, which is on Saturdays, they aren't aired at the moment. They might in time. Those are the only ones that have open enrollment, but not. Well, that's not open enrollment now, but they're the only ones that have a possible way of getting in for chat room players. Zero used to be a chat room game. In the chat room game, Brennan and Dan number 2, and they've upgraded to the live game on Fridays.
I'm back.
I'm back.
So it is
Back as
possible.
well.
It may take time, but it is possible. Basically, the more I see people in the chat room, or the more active somebody is in the chat room or something like that, the more I think, you know, like, oh, well, this person is decent enough. Let's put them in a game and see how they do.
Oh, also, I should let people know I went with a different Paragon path than my original idea.
Damn it.
So, I have Foresight now because I'm Divine Oracle. If you're within 5 feet of me, and myself included in this, you cannot be surprised and get to roll twice for initiative.
Oh, that's one. Alright.
Yeah, Marvelous Mr. D is Jeb Jeb. He is Dan 2.0 and also Wayland number 2. White Jeb
Type-
Jeb.
Yep.
So I for sure don't have anything. It was just
What?
like I for sure didn't buy anything, or can I still like?
You can buy something, yeah.
Cat food.
Huh?
Cat food.
No, I'm not buying cat food.
10
Do it,
foot
it's for your
poles,
symbiotic relationship.
How much are 10-foot poles?
5 gold.
I'm sure just gonna put this in a...
Don't need more 10-foot poles.
They
You don't?
were. They're only normally 1 gold, but I
Yeah.
increased them to 5 because I hate them.
Well, I'm gonna buy. How many party members do we have?
7.
6, 7. Okay,
Seven.
so I'm 14 grappling hooks.
You got to get 14 things of rope.
You know what? It honestly
You could
be
just buy
useful.
climbers kits.
A deep
Dude.
farer's pouch. Although that's like 1,000 gold, so you might not want that. But that might be useful.
The
Hey,
Ferris.
which pouch?
Deep farer's
Deep
pouch.
farer's
It's 1,000 gold. Contains 1 hour worth of air that you can refill every short rest.
Oh, that actually could come in handy. Although have I personally received gold since this has started?
Don't think
Nobody's
so.
been paid.
No, nobody's been paid, so no, I don't have enough then.
Okay.
Should all chip in and
Yeah,
buy
I'm
a
not
floating
spending gold
castle.
on it. I bought my alcohol. I'm happy.
Everybody back. Scott's here, Dan's here, Brennan's here. Yes?
I haven't heard Chris yet.
Chris is muted watching the game. At least he should be. Come on, Brennan,
As
hurry
far
up.
as we know.
I'm back.
Okay. So, Garrett, you're buying stuff. You guys are getting on the boat. You still get whatever you buy, Garrett.
I'm still
0.
sticking with. Still thinking that. What kind of rope would be the best rope to get?
50-foot hemp rope. I think
Okay.
that's what
I
it
thought
is.
silk rope was better.
It's rope. Who cares?
Yeah, I'll. Yeah, so.
Doesn't matter what you
But-
buy. Just
I'm just trying to think of how much rope.
one for each grappling hook.
So, well, yeah, so
That's at least 14 feet or 14
times
50-foot
50.
ropes. So,
Also bring plenty of sacks.
We got plenty of sacks.
If you
Just
get
making
climbers
sure.
kits, it's 2 gold and you get the hook and you get rope. I
So
think.
it's 700 feet of rope.
and pittance too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's start back up.
All right.
Chris, we're starting. Unmute yourself. Turn off your game.
Okay.
You guys walk up and you guys see a relatively decent boat called the Maiden Voyage. It's
Is the captain out?
it's got 3 sails, and yes, the captain is on the plank awaiting your arrival.
I'm gonna walk up and say, "Where's my room?"
Back end of the hall, one
Got
deck
it.
down.
Got it. Going there.
We got a bunch of
Bug
alcoholics. In
exploring.
we got a bunch of alcoholics in this team. I don't know why Iso hates you. You're so much like him.
See, he's not normally an alcoholic, but you're sending him off to die in his eyes.
I'm not. They're making you. The party.
See, they say it's the party, but I'm pretty sure Iso would make me do that too. And I'm not in any position to turn him down.
The SS Dipstick. That was gonna be Tyler's boat if he ever got a boat in Two Worlds. Everybody board the boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. He tells his crewmen to get ready to cast off, and a few minutes, or about 20 minutes later, you guys start heading off to sea. And Cthulhu kills you all. End of campaign.
All right.
Wow, I didn't see that twist coming.
All right. You guys want to do? You guys can do whatever you want. When you guys are done, just let me know, and I will fast forward to the bog.
Vision would find Claire.
You can find Claire.
and
I
if
hope Claire bought booze, because there's no booze on the boat.
Well, unless Dimitri wants to share.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, no, Dimitri's not telling any of you he bought a thing of alcohol.
She'd smell it.
sniff it out like a bloodhound.
If her perception high enough, she already knows.
It is.
All right, you find her wherever
And
she
you-
wants to be.
And now that Iso isn't here, he's going to say, I'm starting to understand why you don't like Iso very much.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing I can't forgive. It's dereliction of duty.
Why is that?
Let's just say my family was very strict in its upbringing. If they expected the best, and so you always had to give it. There was no other option.
Sounds like it was a fun time.
Oh, sure, there were a few, but as such, you can understand why seeing him and his disregard for what's going on can annoy me.
Let him be. It's not worth it.
Perhaps. By the way, how is your wound?
Still pulsating.
Hasn't healed up at all?
Not much.
Well, once we get to this tomb, be sure not to push yourself. We wouldn't. Honestly, I don't know where we'd be if we lost our illustrious leader.
It's a tomb that no one else has ever come out of. I don't think it matters whether or not I'm 100% or not. I'm gonna have to act like I am.
Very well then. And then he's gonna walk off.
Jabbird, someone go up to Zelrath and nudge him in the side.
He looks down. Yes.
Ah, yes, Zelrath. I would like to ask you a few questions. If you
Okay.
can, give me the time. You're from the desert, correct?
Originally, yes.
What can you tell me about that place? What is the culture like? What is the culture of Minotaurs like? Do cats generally attach to their heads?
I can't say the cat thing is the cat thing's near to me, and as for the rest of my kind, I was not in the desert long, so I'm probably not the best to ask.
Oh, well, thank you anyway.
I apologize that I couldn't have been of more help.
It's fine, and he's gonna walk off and write down in his book, Day 3, after 2 days of immobility, the cat has appeared to fuse to his head. Possible cocoon, maybe? And then he's going to put down his book and then just kind of stare off in the sea.
Anybody else?
Fenrir would be talking to either the captain or first mate if he actually can, and
Okay.
discussing sailing routes while he has the map out.
Like, what do you want to discuss?
Just like what path we're taking and like what places not to sail near, stuff like that.
He basically just says, if you're looking at the map,
Mhm.
these islands you want to stay away from.
Why is that?
Bad tides and monsters.
Do you know what kind there are?
Nah, I've never been there myself.
Okay. Seen anything weird at sea before?
Yes, that's like asking a person if they drink water.
No, I mean like giant monsters, things like that.
Yes, that's like asking a person if they drink water.
could you elaborate more? Like, do you have any stories?
He spins you a few tales. Nothing that are that like spectacular to actually think of canon for.
That's fine. He's gonna just take notes in his journal and notes on his map.
He talks about the bay up here a lot.
Okay. Is it like bad stuff happens up there?
Yeah,
Or?
he talks about a lot of when it comes to monsters, he finds a lot of them up there.
Okay.
Anybody else? Nope. Okay. After about a week and a half of travel, you guys, instead of seeing land to your left, you guys now see it ahead of you. A murky, dismal bog that's in front of you. So you guys are basically, if you're looking at the world map, right about here right now.
You know, this kind of looks like the evil place.
Seems so.
Basically, the center of the square that's open here is where you guys are.
Convenient.
He says, this is about as far as I plan to go. We're going to launch the dinghy and allow you to just row the rest of the way. We'll be here to await your return.
How long are you gonna wait for us?
I was told not to wait more than 3 days.
That's good to know.
Because if it's past 3 days, you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or we're crawling out with barely any life left and trying to get back over. Okay.
Or lost.
Look, look.
Lost is a good possibility, actually.
If we're in there for more than 3 days, we'll contact someone if we make it out alive.
Actually, there's no possibility of getting out if you're in there for more than 2.
We'll see.
And no, not we'll see. Read the fucking module.
That would be cheating.
So you guys take the rope down to the little rowboat that's below. Barely fits all of you.
Sorry.
Oh, he's leading off to the side of the Minotaur.
And you guys start. I'm not gonna make you do checks because I'm pretty sure you got 2 people with strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 2 people with strength to do this. So if one of you gets each side, you guys are fine.
By the way, can I go over the list of stuff I have?
Don't care.
Okay.
Past
I
that
will
moment.
note, while I have drank every day on the boat until this point, I have not drank the day that we are going to the bog.
Yes, I figured you wouldn't be that stupid.
I'm gonna be that.
As you guys start rowing closer and closer, you guys end up seeing something circling in the sky above the bog. You guys can pretty much already tell who
Probably
it
a
is.
giant dragon.
Yeah. As you guys get closer to the actual shoreline, you can make it out even farther. Fucking Claire knows who it is the minute you guys got off the boat. 'Cause I think she has a really high perception check. Or passive.
I do too.
Well then, whoever has a perception pass above 25 knows it's her.
Oh, I know it.
You guys hit the shore. The place reeks of rotting around animals. When you guys step out of the boat, your feet sink about up to your ankles in the muddy, disgusting ground.
Oh, these pair of boots.
Does anybody
not
have
gonna-
swamp walk?
Probably not.
No, probably not.
I put on one of my filter masks and offer anyone else them.
I'll take it. And do my best not to think about what is filling my shoes right now. Or my boots.
I'm contemplating using Tensor's